Okay. Welcome to the stream. I'll be back in a sec. I just gotta go make a drink and take a leak. I'll just use that time to wait for people to come in. Sorry if you're watching this video in backlog. Just skip ahead a couple of minutes. Anyone in here yet? No, no one? Okay. We'll just keep waiting. I'm running out of coffee. You know when you're when you use, or I should say when you wear clothes over and over and over and they start going yellow? What's with that? I don't know if you can even hear me, by the way. Whoa, fuck. Just waiting for my kettle to boil. Ugh. Yes, I probably should have prepared for this earlier, but whatever. Oh, I'm so cold. I really, really wish it would stop being so cold. It's crazy how cold it is, all the time. What does clicking on achievements do? Oh, hello. I've never looked at any of this before. Kill 5 enemies with a manhack. We've never done that before. That's interesting. We've never played through Ravenholm using only the gravity gun. And these are the ones we've already done. Geez, there's only a little bit left. Yeah. I got 6 more to get. We haven't killed all the snipers before. That's an interesting one to have not done. So that watching, where it says the amount of people watching, that's switching from between 0 and 1. So I suppose that I don't, because I've got the screen up while I'm streaming, so I guess it doesn't count me as being one of the viewers. So I guess that means we constantly have one viewer, which is pretty good, I guess. I mean, even if there's just one person here, that's good enough for me. I really wish they'd talk back, though. that, like, I don't need a lot of viewers, but I need a lot of chatters. Like, in order for me to keep my own attention, in order to keep enjoying what I'm doing, I need that interaction with other people. Even if it's not positive interaction, like, if it's just some guy saying you're a complete noob, like, I need that interaction with someone. Otherwise, streaming is not very fun at all. It's just like playing a game, but with shittier frame rate in a window. Okay, it's ready. Oh, we've lost the viewer. We've lost the viewer. Oh well. I know I said I'd only take a couple of minutes, but we ended up taking, what, 6 minutes? That's okay. So we're just about ready now. I've got my coffee. What's the time? 12:18. I guess it is a bit late to be streaming, but whatever, let's do this. I want to finish this game in this stream, because the shit that happens after this level isn't very interesting, so I don't want to do the boring shit in a separate stream. I want to do it all in this stream, and the volume is a bit loud for me, so let's turn it down. Oh god. Ow, okay. Well, I guess that was a stupid idea then. No worries. I really wish you ran faster. This running speed is really, really slow. I've been playing a lot of other FPS right now. The Shadow Warrior remake, Blood 1, and Serious Sam, so I'm used to being able to jump a lot higher and run a lot faster than I currently am able to do in this game. And I'm not actually sure why they fucked with the running speed and the jumping height, because both of those things in Half-Life 1 were brilliant. And I really don't need you to be shooting that dude. Ow. Wonder if we can just, like, kill all these guys. Go on, shoot. Good. Gotcha. We'll be getting rockets later anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we use them all now.
Your Barney's old friend, aren't you? Maybe you can help him. Snipers trapped him up on that warehouse roof. He was going for a cache of grenades, but I doubt he can get to them now.
Alright, I'll help Barney out, why not? No need to freak out, guys. We're doing okay. Yes, I'm here. I'm here to save you.
Help me! It's always safer down here. Little we know that the place was infested. The rest of them headed upstairs. They took their chances with the snipers. I guess they're still up there.
And,
Zombies!
oh, yeah, we got zombies. So, you gonna die, mate, or? Have at it, lads. I'll just use the crowbar. Don't mind me. Nah, I'm good. See yous. Oh, fuck. Missed. Missed, stupid.
Like that?
Oh, that was a hell of a grenade. Wow. That was such a good throw. Got that fucking perfect. And that's it. They're all dead now.
Gordon, I can't move. These snipers got me pinned down. Gordon, Mama coming with grenades.
If I have to. Nice.
Gordon, take out these snipers, would you?
I'm trying. Okay, that one
All right, thanks.
that one worked.
Now let's clear out of here.
And I just got that achievement for killing all the snipers. That for some reason I've never completed before, so I don't know why. You would think I'd have done that before, but apparently not.
Excuse me.
Well, where we going then, Barney?
Quite the returning hero these days, Gordon.
I know, right? Oh, we're going down there. Yeah, I'm coming.
Let me get this gate. My civil protection status gives me limited clearance.
Get down!
Watch the head humpers, Gordon.
Oh, hey, some guy. How you doing, man?
Blood toxin levels detected.
Oh, Star Runner's here too. Well, there you go. Took you guys a while to get in, but yeah, we're in the last proper gameplay level of Half-Life 2. Hey everyone, follow Freeman. You've played this before. I just woke up. Rightio. Damn, it must be early. Must be early where you are. I guess it's technically early where I am too, but I've been awake and doing shit and working, so it doesn't feel early to me. It feels pretty late. But that is time perception, I believe they call it. Yeah, stand right next to the explosive barrels, you fuck. Where's the
There's an old building up ahead, a bank or a museum or something like that. Whatever the hell it to be. Now it's a
It's
nexus for
10:27
Overwatch
a.m.
City
Oh,
77.
radio.
It's the main source of pain for this part of town.
That's about the time when I usually wake up as well.
Raining down hell from the roof.
I usually wake up at like 9:30. I really like, if I were that sort of person, like I would wake up every morning at like 7. There's just something about the early morning that is really, really great to wake up in, but I can't do it. Like, I'll try and set an alarm for like 7 o'clock, but then I'll wake up and I'll feel like dying, and I'll just go back to sleep for another 3 hours. Like, I can't do it, but I really, really love the early morning. I just can't stay up during that time.
Cover me while I reload.
Why are you reloading? We haven't shot.
Spotted.
Oh, fuck. Could do with a medic.
There's that gate I was telling you about. We'll have to come back here after we get it open. If we get it open. We gotta get into the Nexus place.
Ow.
There's that gate I was telling you about. We'll have to come back here after we get it open.
I believe we will die here a lot. Yeah, I think you'd be right, dude. I think you'd be right. I always try and rush through this.
You're not gonna hurt that thing from down here, Gordon. We'll have to
I always try and rush through this really quickly, and ironically, you end up dying a lot more if you try and do that. I just wish we had more sprint. Fuck. Wish we had more sprint time. Gordon really doesn't have the endurance that he should.
Do what is right. Serve mankind.
Oh, we want to go under here, do we?
get out of the way. Down here, Gordon. We'll have to shut it down from inside.
I'm already lost. I don't know where to go.
Help me win back.
I feel like we should be able to get through. Oh, there's a door. Go to the end of the street. Oh, fuck.
Here they come. Cover me, Gordon.
Cover you? You're standing in the doorway, idiot. I took the bus to school as well, but I left the house at like 8:30 and then got to school at 9, so...
Get out of the way.
Wow. They had no idea what was going on when I threw that grenade. They were just like, should we run, or should we stay here, or they had no idea. They were just completely fucked up.
Dr. Freeman, wait. We'll come with you.
Follow me.
Nice.
What's up? How's life? You want more story times, do you? You want more story times, alright. Nah, I'm alright. Going interstate for work the last 3 days really bummed me out, so I really didn't want to come into the restaurant today. So I was planning on only doing a night shift, but then I got a message. It's a Half-Life. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, I got a message saying, can you come in for a full day shift? And I'm like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. So I compromised and said that I'll come in at 4. So I worked from, on the busiest day of the week, which is Sunday, of course, I worked from 4 till 11. So I wasn't in the best of moods, but compared to last Sunday when I had that ordeal with the bitch complaining at me and I had a cold, today was a lot better than last week.
Uh-oh, turrets. Hey, you've got the HEV suit, you deal with them.
Uh-oh, turrets. That's pretty great dialogue there, Barney. Grenades take far too long to explode for these floor turrets. Like, by the time they blow up, you really end up full of holes. Uh-oh, dropships.
Coming from the roof.
Is Barney start every single sentence with uh-oh?
We'll have to take out the generators one at a time.
Okay, generators, one at a time. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not like the HEV suit is, like, bulletproof or anything. I still take just as much damage as anyone else. Really, if you think about it, the HEV suit wasn't designed to deflect bullets. It was designed to protect from radiation, so it's really not much in the way of bullet sponging. Barney, we don't both need to be in the same room. Just give me some distance. Wow. Wow, did you see that? That guy completely fucked me in the face. I have a feeling that... Okay, we got it. Do I like Team Fortress 2? I suppose that means TF2. Never played it. I do like Counter-Strike. I know they're different games, but they're sort of related topics. I do like Oh fuck, sorry. I do like Counter-Strike, but I've never played Team Fortress 2.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman. This'll do nicely. Take this med kit. Nice.
Well, don't walk into the turrets, you retarded fool.
Here, patch yourself up.
Thank you. Careful, guys.
Okay, 2 more generators to go.
Oh. I hate the way that the grenades bounce and roll. Makes it really hard to do this. There we go. These guys are pretty much a walking hospital, yeah. The medics just have infinite med kits in their bags. I'm not sure why the Combine, when they locked these people up, I don't know why he didn't steal this guy's medic bag. Whoa, fuck. You want to react or something, guys? You're not even looking the right way. Barney, get down. Wow.
Warning. Vital signs critical. Seek medical attention.
Here, have a med kit.
Thank you. Now would be the time for medkits.
Security, there must be something good in there. Go
Take
for
this
it, Doc.
med kit.
I'll wait here till you shut it down. Be careful.
Be careful. Careful's my middle name. Some classic Half-Life platforming here. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, I never think of using the pulse rifle alt fire. It just never seems like something that's worth using. I don't know, it's not tuned into my brain. I never think like, oh, I should use that. Maybe I'm just retarded, but I'm thinking I am retarded. Jumping down here didn't seem like such a great idea after all. Do I prefer single player or multiplayer? In general or certain games? But yeah, whether your question means either of those things, I prefer single player, no doubt. I've never really enjoyed multiplayer, ever, and I especially don't like online multiplayer. It's just not something that I've ever been interested in, ever. I'm a pretty big purist in that way. Like, pretty much every single person ever that plays video games loves multiplayer, but I don't know. Whether I'm just like an antisocial person, or I like to be alone, or whatever, I've never really enjoyed multiplayer. I prefer single player stories and like single player level progression, and I've always enjoyed shooting. Like, if we're talking FPS games, I've always enjoyed shooting like monsters and aliens and stuff like that. Something with like interesting designs. I've always hated shooting humans in first person shooters. I've just never understood the appeal. Because, like, I don't know, it's like just the way my brain works. Like, I'm attracted to games that have a lot of colour and a lot of wacky shit. Like, not necessarily like stupid games, like meme games, but I just mean wacky as in something that's like going to make me go, wow, that's cool, or something like that. There's something about shooting human beings which is just incredibly boring to me. And obviously multiplayer games. Oh fuck. Thank you. Oh fuck. Didn't help. There's something about shooting humans that is just completely boring to me. I don't know if that makes me a sociopath or something. I guess it would be more sociopathic to enjoy shooting humans, wouldn't it? But that goes to humanoids as well. Like, I don't care if the Combine here in this game technically are or aren't human. They're humanoids, and for me that's boring. Let's try this pulse rifle alt fire then. And that is why I hate using it. Yeah, the Combine aimbot is real. They can snipe you from across the map. It's ridiculous. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't like Half-Life 2 as much as 1, is because there's more focus on shooting. Fuck. I guess Barney died.
Take this med kit.
There's more emphasis on shooting just like humans / Combine rather than shooting aliens. Like, there's no aliens in this game. Oh, the medic died. That's a pain in the ass. Where are we supposed to go, by the way? Oh, wow. The gate is locked. So we blew up the generator, but the gate's locked and there's no way out of here, so... Did it unlock the... Oh, it unlocked the room. This room's full of guys as well. Wow, fuck. Would it kill you to give me some Magnum ammo? I know, right? He's just like, la-di-da-di-da. Oh, fuck. I almost did the same thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. I've run out of ammo for the good guns, so I'm stuck just shotgunning everything. Right, is that all of them? Okay, so now let's backtrack through this other room. So I guess these guys don't spawn until you walk through here. Oh, now Barney's dead again. What the fuck? Why isn't he following me? Fuck, I hate this level so much. Don't just run through there, Barney, you retarded mongoloid. How did you get through there? Come back. We're not up to cheating stage just yet. What do you mean a little help, Gordon? I'm doing everything, you fucker.
Like that? Here, have a med kit.
Oh, thank you. You missed.
I'm not a betting man, but the odds are not good. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, well,
Take this med kit.
thank you. Yep, that's good. Alright, Jesus Christ. Oh, this part. This part is fucking annoying. Ow. That looked painful.
Get yourself up.
Move! Oh, great. Just like old times. What are you talking about? Alright, shut up. Okay, that was a dumb move. Fuck. Fuck. He tells me to set traps, but it doesn't actually work. Hey, that worked pretty well. Let me just take a drink here. And mourn the loss of our medic man. Poor medic man. Backwards graffiti? Oh no, it's not backwards, is it? O-B-L-E-S-K. The K is backwards. Yeah, the AI actually, surprisingly, the AI in Half-Life 1 was way better. Like, the AI in Half-Life 1 is still pretty damn good. Like, if you think about it. There's this guy I like watching on YouTube. He does a lot of Half-Life 1 like code videos, like not code videos, but I don't know how to describe it. But basically, what he does is he digs around in the Half-Life 1 code, and he recreates shit that was either cut from the game or that wasn't shown off in the game. He recreates those from leftover lines of code, and even stuff that's still in Half-Life 1, he'll show off, and it's amazing that the complexity of the code in Half-Life 1 that you never really notice because it's such a simple game. You never notice how complex the AI scripts are. But I would recommend trying to find that guy's videos. And this is bullshit because I get shot as soon as I walk through, and my grenade just bounces right off the fucking turrets.
That's it. They're all down. That'll shut down the suppressor on the roof as well.
Okay,
Let's head for the roof now, Gordon.
let's head for the roof. I gotcha. Can carry tables around for cover. Yeah, that's the sort of shit that I never think of really doing. Like, the gravity gun to me isn't really like a very... The gravity gun isn't very fun for me to use. I don't know. I just prefer to use actual guns. But, yeah, the gravity gun just feels like a gimmick to me.
Access is this way. Follow me.
Still no cheats, man. We're doing this legit.
There's our gate. Let me just get it open.
Dr. Freeman, wait.
Done.
We'll come with you.
Where'd you guys come from
Keep
then?
these gates open long enough to make a difference. Go on up and connect the sky bridge. We need to let reinforcements come through from every possible direction.
Really? Do we have to?
If any more citizens come through, I'll send them up to find you. See you when I see you, Gordon.
Hey, look, it's Eli. It's Eli. Is that a racist joke? I'm sorry. Wasn't meant to be. I was more commenting on the similarity of the player models, not just because he's black, but he's a black guy with a goatee with short hair. He looks a lot like him. I'm just saying. I don't think black people all look the same. It's just the limitation of the character models here. I think these girls look the same as well.
Sorry.
Oh fuck, where's that gone? Hey, we got it. More you talk, more you sink. Yeah, I probably should have just left it as a joke and then people can interpret it any way they want. I tell you what though, living in Japan for so long, white people have started looking all the same to me. Like, I'm finally tuned to the facial structures of Japanese people now. Like, one person could come into the restaurant and eat, and then they could come in like 3 months later, and I'm like, immediately, I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa, it's that person from 3 months ago. Like, I just remember everyone's face, but, like, if I see a white person, like, I wouldn't be able to tell you if I've ever met them before or not. Like, and that's not me being stupid either. Like, I genuinely think that, as a race of people, we all know, like, obviously, Japanese people, like, all have black hair. They all have brown eyes. They all have the same skin color. They're all the same build and height. Like, they're all short and skinny. But if you just look at face structure, like, they are very, very different. Like, for a race of, like, 150 million people, they all look really, really different. It's amazing, honestly. Whereas, tell me how many bald white guys with beards are there in the world? Tons, and they all look the fucking same to me. If I see a white bald guy with a beard, like a kind of chubby, like, Jesus, there's so many of them. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you who's who. I really couldn't. But Japanese people, man, they all look really different to me. Now, Koreans, on the other hand, to continue in slightly racist territory, Korean people all look very similar to me. And I can tell immediately, like, from living here, I can immediately tell, like, oh, that person's Japanese, that person's Chinese, that person's Korean, that person's Filipino. Like, I can tell those sorts of subtle differences. But telling Koreans apart from each other, that is a hard task, man. That is a hard task. And I think that's just due to not having exposure, right? If you're not exposed to a certain type of person, then you don't remember what they look like, do you? I've already assimilated and become a Japanese racist, yeah. It's funny, obviously in Western countries, I don't know what it's like in Turkey or Jamaica. Obviously those two countries are Western countries, I'm not saying they're not. I'm including you guys in with Australia, America, wherever. I think we generally, hate casual racism. I'm okay with it. I think casual racism is a-okay in my book. If you want to make a slightly racist joke, I think you should be allowed to do that, and everyone should be allowed to have a laugh. No one complains when you make fun of the English, and in the same way, you shouldn't be not allowed to make fun of, I don't know, like African people or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you should be allowed. You should be allowed some casual racism, I think, in my opinion. But that goes along with obviously. I'm not saying I always use casual racism, senpai. I know. I'm in no way saying that racism is a good thing. I do not support racism. I don't think I'm a racist. Obviously, that's not up for me to decide. That's up for other people to decide. But I wouldn't call myself a racist. Like, I like all groups of people. I do not blame Middle Eastern people for the problems of the world. I think that there's just as many good people as there are bad people in any place in the world. But I also think we should be allowed to make fun of people, no matter where they're from. I don't think there should be a protected species, so to speak. That goes with freedom of speech. Obviously struggling here without any shotgun ammo, so we're just going to have to use a bit of overkill. Yeah, the pistol in this game is retarded. The pistol in this game is retarded. I'm not actually sure what the point of it is, because it takes like 100 headshots to kill a guy, and by the time you've done that, he's already killed you, so I'm not really sure what the point of it is. Obviously the Glock in Half-Life 1 was also pointless, but I feel like we've gotten to this point in FPS where we now have to make every single gun viable. Like, the Doom model, where the pistol is the first gun you get and it's shit, I think we're pretty much done with that trope in FPS. I think we can probably throw that one away. I know it's now popular to do like the weapon limit system, so when you have a limited inventory, you kind of have to balance every single weapon in the game. But I don't know, in games where you can carry every single gun at once, which should be most games, I think there's only a very, very small amount of games where you should have a limited inventory, and it should mainly be for like tactical stealth games and stuff like that. I see no point in having a limited inventory in FPS games. I really have no idea why. It's cool in some games, like it reminds me of Blood 2, where the game actually has so many guns that you're only able to carry 10 at a time, which sounds ridiculous when we have 2 weapon limits these days, and you can limit you're limited to 10 guns in Blood 2. Like, you can't carry any more than 10. Like, let's not be retarded here. No getting greedy, only 10 guns. And when you can only carry 10 guns, that adds an element of like picking your favorites or picking what you think will be most useful in a situation, which is what the limited inventory system in an FPS should be for. It should be for like tactical use. There's like, say, let's just say Duke Nukem Forever, for example. How is that game in any way improved by having a 2 weapon limit? And even think of the game that popularized the 2 weapon limit, Halo. What was the purpose of the 2 weapon limit in Halo? That was basically so you could press one button to switch through your guns, because on a console, Halo of course was a console game to begin with. You don't have the number keys or a mouse wheel in console games, so they had to change the way they made FPS to suit console better, which has ruined PC FPS. Excuse me. When I talk for a long time, I get a bit coffee. Game rant. I could rant about games forever, man. I hate video games. I really do. Realism is a trend on everything in the last decade. Yes it is. And I hate it. Like I said before, there's nothing more boring to me than shooting humans in a video game. It's so boring. It takes no effort. It takes absolutely no effort to make a video game where you shoot humans. It takes no effort because the designer doesn't have to think. He can just make humans. Everyone knows what humans look like. So there's like no creativity there. There's no room for creativity in a game where you shoot humans. And if there's something that video games suffer for, its lack of creativity. So you think of any game that's shit, and it will probably be incredibly derivative and uncreative. Because video games should be creative. That's what makes them fun. Like, that's where half the fun in a video game is in creativity. But that's just my opinion. What if you're blind?
Sorry, Freeman.
Well, if you're blind, you probably wouldn't be playing video games. I tell you what, man, wouldn't being blind be the worst thing in the world? I really respect blind people, man. Because they have like one of the shittiest qualities of life you could possibly have. Like, I sometimes think about this, but like, what would be shittier? Like, I have a like pretty real fear of like one day becoming handicapped, like being a quadriplegic or being blind or something like that. Like, I have a fear of that. Like, you don't desire what you don't know. Exactly. That's why, like, I reckon if I was born blind, or if I was born like without arms or something, then I probably wouldn't give a shit. But like, say tomorrow say tomorrow I all of a sudden go blind. Like, I've lived for 24 years seeing things, and then I'm going to stop seeing things, and that's scary to me. I find that really, really scary. I don't think... It's like being a prisoner in your own head. I don't think I would be able to survive. I'd probably want to kill myself. Have a similar fear? Yeah. It's like... I take having legs for granted. Like, say I get hit by a car tomorrow and I break my spine and become a quadriplegic. Like, that is shithouse. Like, imagine how shit that would be. So you then live the next 50 or so years, maybe a little less, because like, people with major handicaps like that don't tend to live for as long for whatever reason. But yeah, so you live like the next 30 years of your life without being able to walk or anything. Like, that would just be fucking terrible. Being under constant care, I can't imagine it. It must just be so shit. I'm not your senpai anymore? Like, how old are you, dude? How old did you think I was, for a start? It was funny, but I was talking to one of my students. And he said that he was born in 2002. And I was just like, oh my god. Like, really? 2002? That's mad. Like, wasn't that just, like, a couple of years ago? It's funny. It's funny. Like, when you get older, years at, like, other people's ages start becoming more relevant. Aren't I like 27? Nah. 24. I think I act a lot older than I am. But that's always been the case. Like... This is starting to piss me off. Like, for what purpose do these take 5 fucking rockets? Or more than 5 rockets? How many do they take? They take so many rockets. Hello. Took you a while, but you're finally here. After an hour of streaming. I guess the Strider disappeared. Whatever. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Is it doing laps? The shit. Oh, wow. Then it just fucking shoots me in the face. Nice. Fuck yeah. God damn. Right, now with that done, we just need to shoot these guys. Oh, wow! Oh, that was worth it. It was worth that fucking fluke shot to that guy's face. How did that miss? How did that just miss? What the fuck? Oh my god. There's just 1,000 of them fucking everywhere now. Wow, what the fuck? Our grenades bumped in midair. Jump, jump, fuck. Oh, fuck you guys. I swear the shotgun is the only good weapon in this whole game. As soon as I run out of ammo for it, I'm fucked. How did that miss? I don't know why it's so hard to fucking kill anything with this. You get barely any ammo for it and it's so fucking hard to aim. Aux power is auxiliary power. It's basically just like some suit gimmick, but basically what it means for gameplay is that your oxygen, your torch, and your sprint are all under aux power. So if you use any of those things, you're going to drain the aux power meter. So it's kind of stupid and unique to this game. But if you, for example, if you, for example, start sprinting and then jump into the water, you'll start immediately drowning because you used all your aux power sprinting. And if the same way, at the same time, if you've just been diving underwater, you then won't be able to use your torch for very long because you'll have used all your aux power on your oxygen, leaving you none left for the flashlight. I don't know if that makes any sense. It probably sounds really complicated. It's not, it's just annoying. So those three commands come under the same heading, basically. That's all there is to it. So instead of individual cooldown timers for those things, they just have the one. Do I play Gmod? No. I think you've asked me that before. I still don't. I don't know if anyone knows this. Star Runner, you might know this, but is Follow Freeman the longest chapter in the game? I feel like it is. Highway 17 is pretty long as well. Water Hazard is maybe longer than Highway 17. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, do you actually know what the longest level in this game is? Not sure. I know if we're talking Half-Life 1, surface tension is much, much longer than all the other chapters. Your votes for Water Hazard? Yeah, Water Hazard does seem to be pretty fucking long. And it's painful as well. It's really fucking painful. Surface tension is your favourite? It's definitely, in Half-Life 1, surface tension is like the climax of the game, but it comes at such a weird time, because there's like another 4 levels after that, isn't there? After surface tension, what is there? Lambda Core, when you come out from mountain tunnels? Oh yeah, oh yeah. And on the dam, and then you come down the dam, and saw jet. Ah, that part. Yes. That is an epic moment right there.
Dr. Freeman,
It's like,
mess out there.
it's like the
These guys
the
are
crowning
deciding to turn
moment
the streets
of
over to Striders.
Half-Life, that
I think we
part.
can
But
push 'em back if we can
yeah,
just
what
get the
comes
high ground.
after
We're almost to the center of the wall.
surface tension is Lambda Core.
Hell, we're gonna breach it, but made it this far.
Is it? No, forget about Freeman. Forget about Freeman, which goes for about 10 minutes. It's really fucking short. But that's the chapter that starts with the tunnel collapsing on your head. Almost missed that one. Yeah, so after surface tension is forget about Freeman, and then Lambda Core, and then after that is Zen, Gonarch's Lair, Interloper, Nihilanthe, I think. Forget about Freeman. We are pulling out and commencing airstrikes. What comes after that? Gather something or other and leave the base or something. I can't remember. But yeah, I feel like... Fuck. I feel like surface tension is the climax of Half-Life 1. I said climax again. But yeah, it comes at a point where there's like a lot more game to go after that. Everything that comes after it feels like an anticlimax. I love this music track, by the way, but I'm just going to talk over it. Sorry about that. You should be able to get the soundtrack on YouTube. I would recommend actually doing that. The Half-Life 2 soundtrack is actually really, really good. You can get the soundtrack on Steam if you have Half-Life 2. Fuck, really? I didn't know that. That's cool. I might actually go look for it after this. It should be free if you have the game, shouldn't it? Oh. Steam has a... Oh, fuck. Steam has a music player now? Jesus. The things I didn't know about. It comes with the game. Sweet.
We're gonna join you, Dr. Freeman.
Sweet. That's actually really, really cool.
Here, have a med.
Yeah, but usually game soundtracks are in unplayable format. Usually game soundtracks are like in OGG or something. Something that you can't actually play through a media player. And usually the soundtrack is compiled into a DAT file or something, so you can't actually remove the individual files and listen to them. However, with the old PC games that used CD audio, they were usually just sitting there in the files, like something like Quake soundtrack, which was performed by Nine Inch Nails. You can actually get the files there because it was run off the CD audio. So you should be able to just get it by putting the game CD.
Freeman, you're not leaving without me.
Putting the game CD in your drive, you should be able to get the soundtrack. I don't know why I ran into a grenade there. That was fucking stupid.
Richard Freeman, I'm coming with you.
I'm obviously lost and have no idea where I'm going. If I buy the soundtrack, it usually downloads in a playable format. Yeah, that's because you bought the soundtrack. We're talking about the game audio itself. Like, when you buy the game, you can't usually just run the soundtrack straight from the game, because it's usually compressed with a whole bunch of other important files for the game, so you can't actually separate the audio files from the other sound files or whatever. Alright, so we're very close to the end here. And because there's very little gameplay in the last two levels of the game, we should be able to speed run them pretty quickly. Can I be your best friend? I guess. If you're talking to me, I suppose you can. I'm not against it. I have no one else rushing to be my best friend, so yeah, first come, first serve. Nice! Okay, so we killed the Strider. Oh, there's another one. Fuck. Oh, what? We're not allowed to leave until it's dead. That is fucked. You know what else is fucked? The way the game registers me shooting after it reloads. so that I end up wasting fucking ammo.
Wait for me!
I'm not that grumpy. I mean, I can be. I can be grumpy. Okay, the soundtrack started. That means we did it. So now we just need to run. Once the game's finished choking, there we go. Move! Move! What happened to Barney? Where did he actually go? I don't remember splitting up with him anyway.
Fracture.
There we go. Minor fracture detected. Oh, there he is. Hello. Why you say that like you're surprised? Gordon? Who else was going to be here, really?
Dog came crashing through the plaza, knocking over walls, and I think he's looking for Alex. He seems to have it set in his head that she's in the Citadel.
Oh, you
I
mean up
figured
here?
Alex wouldn't want him to get
Yeah,
any
she
deeper in
might
trouble,
be in
but,
there. Why
hell,
not?
You try stopping him. Hey, dog! Not there. You can't get through that way. Well, I'll be damned. I think he wants you to go through, Gordon. You better hurry.
Alrighty.
And if you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said.
Okay, so we're now in the very last 2 levels of the game. And this this part of the game does not actually include much in the way of gameplay, so we're just going to try and speed through this as best we can. Care for head crab. Is there one in here? It missed me? Oh. I was gonna say, I don't think I saw it. Okay, so here we have to pick the right one. If we pick the wrong one, we'll get fried in there, so we have to pick the one on this side. So now we're sort of stuck on rails. We're not able to do anything except look around. So now's the time to start up a convo, friends. Because I ain't going to be doing much. Did I miss that sick roast Star Runner dropped on me? No, I saw it. I can't exactly refute anything that he says. He's pretty right. Man, Eviscerator, you just hate staying on topic, don't you? You gotta talk about every game other than what we're playing. I also had a GameCube. Vegan? For what purpose would you be vegan? Come on, man. Vegetarianism slash veganism is one of the most retarded things in the world, in my opinion. I don't understand it at all. Like, why? What could possibly possess a person to not want to eat animals? Like, I don't understand it. It's just one of those things that I don't get. And it's like, recently my sister is like, I'm vegan now. I'm like, what? Like, I don't get it. Why? That's stupid. Why do you limit yourself so strictly, so drastically limit yourself to food types that you can eat? It makes no sense to me. Shouldn't everyone be like trying to enjoy everything? Like, the less picky you are, the more you enjoy life. Really. I just don't understand that shit. Like, what are you gonna eat for your entire life? Like, bread? It's crazy. They feel bad that animals are being killed? Well, yeah, but just because you're not eating the animals doesn't mean they're not still being killed. Oh no! My inventory! I mean, you can take the pistol and the theropods. I'm not too cut up about those, but give me the fucking shotgun. No, it's no worry, dude. I'm just I took it as a topic to talk about.
At last. I wish I could say this was a pleasant surprise, but it's not a surprise, nor
I have trouble coming up with topics on my own, so I often like rely on someone else to come up with something, and then I just sort of go from there. Yeah, really not very good at coming up with my own topics. But I mean, in a perfect world, I'd be talking about Half-Life. But I feel like I have more to say about Half-Life 1 than Half-Life 2. Asexual, now you're really bringing out the stupid shit. Yeah. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. What does asexual mean? You don't like sex? Talk about Half-Life 1.
Your mentors are partly to blame, of course. My disappointment at Eli Vance and Isaac Tyler is far greater. My sorrow over your unfortunate choice of career path. In a way, I suppose.
You know what I hate about Half-Life 2 is how it retcons shit from Half-Life 1. I assume you know what retcon means. Like, you know those stupid little parts where they say stuff like, Dr. Breen was the administrator of Black Mesa, and just see those guys spawn in. That was pretty retarded. And he did this and this and this, and then Eli was also there, and do you remember me? And just like old times, Gordon, like all that sort of shit. It's just, it bugs the shit out of me that they just rewrote the game because they couldn't figure out how to fit Half-Life 2's story into the Half-Life 1 canon. So they just added a whole bunch of unnecessary shit. Asexual just... Asexual just means they don't have a sex drive. God. Although, I reckon, like, at least occasionally, like, that would be great. I would love to not have a sex drive for, like, a couple of days. Like, then you can just get on with life without having to worry about that sort of stuff. Like, I don't know why our brains still function that way. It's like, God. Like, you're in the middle of working, and you see, like, a really hot chick there, and then your brain is just like, I want to copulate and have offspring with this female. Like, your brain just goes into that mode, and it's really inconvenient. I'm not sure how we ended up that way. Or why, like, through our advancement and marvels of human technology, we are still slaves to the primitive mind. And it's because of that primitive mind that not eating animals doesn't make any sense to me. Like, we need to fuck, and we need to eat animals. That's just, like, that's life. And I don't understand people who don't need either of those things. It's like they've ascended to a greater plane of existence where they no longer need the basic, like, human elements of life to survive. Like, they've conquered death. And guess what? All those expansions were not made by Valve and thus are not canon. So why they incorporated those into the canon is mind-boggling to me.
Tell me, Dr. Freeman, if you can.
Because the original base game of Half-Life 1, before any of the other extended universe stuff came out, just following Half-Life 1 to Half-Life 2, the story makes no sense. So you actually have to take non-canon... This is why Half-Life 2's story is so shit. It's because you have to take non-canon stuff and put it into Half-Life 1 for Half-Life 2 to make sense. And Eli and Dr. Breen are nowhere in the expanded universe. Nowhere. They were completely added after the fact and then forcibly inserted retroactively into Half-Life 1. Because they couldn't figure out a way of getting a story to flow from the first game to the second game. I'm just saying it's bad writing. It's really, really shitty writing. And it's always pissed me off. Because it was one of my favourite games, Half-Life 1. It was one of my favourite games, and they didn't know what to do with it. So they just turned it into this and said, fuck you.
Survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than
My point still stands. Valve have even gone on record. Valve have even gone on record saying that nothing that happens in any of the expansions is canon.
survival. And not as we have narrowly survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves. Survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves. Survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves.
This is annoying as fuck, by the way. we still besties? Yeah, why not?
Survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves.
Okay, how are we supposed to not get fucking shot by this thing when we have no range to take it down?
And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves.
Oh, fuck this shit.
Survival.
That's why I hate this game. It's so fucking gimmicky and stupid. Just give me a gun that shoots bullets. What? Oh great, I fell off. What the fuck? Oh. How are you meant to hit this thing? This is retarded. Thank fuck. We managed to glitch it into just standing there and taking it. Fucking hell. There was no getting good at that. That was just fucking stupid. You try to use cover and when he shoots it, you drop the cover. So there's nothing you can actually do to protect yourself. Ugh. I think that's it now, though. Don't we just go up to Breen's office and then we have the boss fight? Isn't that all we have left in the game? Pretty sure we're done with the super gravity gun shit. Painted City 17, yeah. I really don't think we would be this high up already. I still have Combine? What? When? I thought we were done. Okay, last level, guys. Yep.
I'll take him from here. Don't struggle. It's no use. Until you're where he wants you,
I'm
there's
struggling.
nothing you can do.
I'm struggling.
I'm sorry, Art Gordon.
If you even call that a boss fight. Yeah, it's really, really shit. It is so shit. Massively shit.
Stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions intersect.
I'd like to know, like, how this guy actually, like, survives. Like, what does he eat? He's on, like, the 1,229 floor of this fucking iron building. I'm not sure what he eats or where he gets water from. Like, there's no, like, water dispenser here or anything.
First you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, then you deliver yourself? If I'd known you were going to come straight into my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any...
Doesn't this guy look like Jean Reno?
Dr. Breen. Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Alex, honey,
Dad.
Gordon?
God damn you, Breen, you let her go.
Yeah, it's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you give your child the chance your mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
You haven't seen a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a combined portal.
Go ahead, Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste.
See, this is the part of the game I want more of. Like, he says, like, as a, he says as a thing, like, we're gonna send you through a Combine portal, and that's apparently this big, like, seriously, like, fucked up place. That is the story that I want. I don't want this story. I don't want this. I want the other shit.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never
I don't know.
do.
I don't even know what decay is, dude.
You.
Yes.
I don't know why you keep talking about it. I've never heard of it. Press X to accept Breen's offer.
Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
Well, unfortunately, we're completely mute, so we're not able to agree or disagree. All we can do is just sort of stare at him.
Hurry! Dad, hang on.
You fool!
Watch out, he's gonna...
No!
I love how heavy he makes that scene.
There's no time.
Half-Life 1 PS2 expansion?
You'll need this.
Oh, well that certainly isn't canon. If it didn't even get a PC release.
Look after my father.
Don't you worry.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
Never.
I can't even imagine how bad that must be.
Let's go.
Half-Life on a PS2, holy shit.
We haven't known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father.
I did have to. It's a linear game, Alex. I can only do what the game is made for me to do, so
Hey, listen.
didn't really factor in my choice at all. Well, not in 1999 it wasn't, because I bought the,
He is.
I remember because I was like, what was I, like 8 years old at the time, and I go into the video game store, and like my is Alex and Gordon a thing? That is not clear yet. But
He doesn't have a clue, does he?
I want to try and use this to like pull her pants down, but it's not working. Yeah, so my grandma was like, I'm gonna buy you a video game, and I'm like, okay, I want this, and it's like the Ultimate Half-Life collection, and it had everything in it except Blue Shift, because Blue Shift wasn't out at the time. But there's certainly this Decay thing did not get a... If that was a PS2... If that was a PS2 release, the PS2 came out in what, 2001? Which means that it came out way after the rest of the Half-Life shit. It's only PS2, yeah. Because I was a massive Half-Life nut. So if that had a PC release, then I probably would have bought it.
At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible. I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation. I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him. He's bluffing. Don't listen.
If there's one thing that Half-Life has never done well, it's boss fights. Really. Half-Life 1's boss fights were terrible. Half-Life 2's boss fights are even worse. Just no good at all. Wait, so where are we meant to go from here? We're meant to go here? And then... Ah, this thing. Okay.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
I feel like that dialogue there, I could have told you that was pointless. I feel like that was dialogue recorded for like a different boss fight, and then they just added it into this boss fight. Like, I'd really like to know what the original vision was. Because I feel like that dialogue doesn't fit with what we're doing here.
Portal's opening.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing. I hope you said your farewells. You don't know what you'll unleash. You could bring down this whole citadel. Think, man. Think. People below. No.
We did it. We did it, guys.
You did it! Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have...
Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Well, there you go. That's Half-Life 2. I'm not going to be playing Episode 1 or Episode 2. 1, because I don't actually own them. Though I have played them before a couple of times. They were not mine, though. They were my dad's. So I don't actually have them on this computer, but yeah, Half-Life 1, Half-Life Episode 1 and 2 are shit anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to skip credits, don't worry about that. So, yeah, there we go. I guess we can do sort of like a final thoughts. Like, I don't know. I probably talked about it a lot. I don't know what you guys think, but I talked about it a lot while we were actually playing. I just don't like this game very much. I like it more than I did when I first played it, but there's still a lot of shit in it that I don't like. I think the guns are really bad. Like, for one thing, I think the guns are really bad. I hate that there's so many so many chapters dedicated to vehicles. Like, Water Hazard didn't need to be that long. Highway 17 is better, but it's still a chore. And I feel like this song is just really distracting me with how awesome it is. Like, there's just something missing. Like, Half-Life 2 feels like the wrong game. And I know that a lot of shit was changed. Like, if you go to whatever they call it, Missing Pieces, I think they call it, there was a lot of shit that was made for this game that never ended up in it. And the original vision for it was a lot more interesting So the version of Half-Life 2 that... Oh, what the fuck?
That little... Where did she get to?
Huh? I've never seen that before. Yeah, it's missing. Like, it feels unfinished and like it's the wrong game. That's what I feel like. I feel like a different game was called Half-Life 2. Like, there was this grand vision for Half-Life 2 sitting in Valve's office, and then like Gabe Newell accidentally like threw them in the fireplace, or like he ate them with his French fries or something. I don't know what happened to the original design doc of Half-Life 2, but the game that we got in the end was nowhere close to being what I expected from Half-Life 2. And it really should have been a much better game. But that being said, lots of people, millions even, millions of people like this game, so, you know, they can't all be wrong. But I just feel like if you called this something completely different and did not try to link it to Half-Life at all, you just made it a different IP, I'd probably like it a lot more. But because it's got that Half-Life name attached to it, it doesn't feel like a Half-Life game to me. It just doesn't. I looked at these achievements before we started the stream. So I've got 27 out of 32 of them. For some reason, I've never killed an enemy with a toilet. I've never killed 5 enemies with a manhack. I've never been able to do sand traps without touching the sand, which is pretty noob. For some reason, I always use guns during Ravenholm, whereas if I just use the gravity gun, I'll actually end up getting an achievement. And find all the lambda caches. For some reason, I'm still missing 16. But I have the rest. But how's everyone feeling? Like, what's the time right now? It's 2:30 in the morning. I've probably got... I've got work late tomorrow night. Like, I'll start my shift at 6:30. So I'm probably able to sleep in a fair bit. I can probably stream for another hour and a half. An hour and a half. What do you want to do? You want to stick some Serious Sam on for a bit, or does everyone have somewhere else to be, something else to do? How are we feeling? Serious Sam or Half-Life 1? I probably won't be starting Half-Life 1 like tonight, because it'd take us an hour to get through the intro. It wouldn't be very interesting. And because I'm moving house, so I'm not going to have internet for a while. So I've probably only got another 5 days of streams left in me. So I don't really want to start a new game. I was planning on doing like a Red Faction speed run. Reckon we could speed run Red Faction in an hour and a half? I reckon we'd probably get close. If I play on easy. That might be fun. You can't skip the intro. In order to skip the intro of Half-Life, I'd have to no-clip out of the map. But I think I'm not sure that works, because if you no clip, then you fly through all of the triggers that activate the next level. So I think it would just be a massive clusterfuck if I tried to skip any of it. Yeah, but you can't get there. You can't get there without no clip. And with the way the map is built, like, only small sections exist. Everyone's feeling Half-Life 1, are they? Is that the best of the options we've got? If that's what everyone wants to do, then fuck it, I'll do it. Half-Life 1, alright. So, I'm gonna have to get that set up. So, let's take a bit of a break, and then I'll be back in a sec, and I'll have Half-Life 1 set up. Someone research how to skip to the start of Unforeseen Consequences. Someone find like the map command that'll get me there. Okay, thank you. Alright, so I'll get that happening now. I'll see you guys soon.